gotta have a good meal. I ate those food.
Let's enjoy this.
You can't.
Enjoy it.
You fucking can't. Don't even pretend.
Oh my god,
No.
Snowy, you're gonna get fucking sick. I can't wait for Snowy to be dying after this. Like,
I think he already is sick.
The reason I couldn't do it last morning was because I ate uncooked lasagna.
He's gonna get the sequel
you better
to
go ahead and start your
tuberculosis.
run.
So yeah, let's start our definitely good, consistent run here. Okay, I just way too much fucking money, dude. What is this? Okay.
It's my arm.
We want that one. Oh, sweet, they gave me some. Not bad.
Feel yourself upon my lasagna fueled girth.
Nailing the desert.
It helps that I'm tired.
Jesus Christ, it's terrifying.
Oh, well, I needed to get lasagna.
He's being absorbed. They're becoming one.
Jesus
I
Christ.
got you. I got you, boy.
They're becoming
They're really
one.
good.
They're just becoming one absolute unit. Okay, let's just fucking start this, I guess.
Don't want to hit his mouth. Just wanna
So time's gonna start when I click
we
go
go.
here. So I guess 3, 2, 1, go.
Garfield's fucking stoked, dude.
Yo, thanks. If you've ever watched runs of this, you may notice that I am not using an optimal setout for John Arbuckle. The reason for that is because this game's garbage, apparently, and it didn't save data like it was supposed to. So yeah, I'm going to be moving a lot slower than normal, but that doesn't matter because there are other extenuating circumstances currently that are going to make this run a lot better than normal. Oh, I'm going to get a puzzle piece. Not bad.
It's fine since John isn't an optimal human being.
Yo, same. This
Nice,
button
I like
on
your
the right.
Garfield impression.
Yeah, what do you think about Mondays?
Big no.
Big no.
I don't know if this suit's capable of a thumbs down or if that just looks disgusting.
How's it smell, by the way? I haven't watched that. Ever, actually.
I'm just more concerned about the smell of the lasagna in the room.
The lasagna's good, dude.
Yeah.
I paid $5 US for each of those. I'll have you know.
Each. Do you have to get them claimed?
Actually no, because the total wasn't $60 or more because Canada. Hey, I'm not sure how I threaded that needle, but okay. But no, I wouldn't have to get those claimed.
Nice.
Was Garfield in a checked bag or a carry-on?
He was carried on. I was
Just-
wearing that while
So
flying.
they didn't look through it, probably
Nope.
find him.
Also, if you don't know much about this game, you may notice that I have to use both the controller and the mouse. The reason is the people who made this game don't know how to program video games at all. And the controller is the optimal way to play the game because that's what it was designed for. Like all the buttons and shit work for the controller, and it's terrible that keeps resetting itself and not wanting to work for PC. However, menus don't work for the controller, so I don't know.
Screaming, why didn't you use the first place?
Oh, because the place you come in doesn't actually matter.
Oh, so what matters?
Finishing the race. Look at this jump. Look at that. That was the blue shell right in front of me, the UFOs.
So the AI is technically doing a better run than you?
No, actually, the AI are really interesting in this game. The AI in this game have a very player-friendly rubber banding, where if you get ahead, they won't really do You can tell Nermal is my rival because Nermal's the only one even remotely keeping pace with me. But the AI, if you fall behind them, will slow down like crazy. There's one thing I'd really like to show off if we have time for it, which hopefully we will, which is, it just kind of shows how bad the AI get when you get behind. However, you'll notice, oh no, not like this. There we go. But you may notice, when I get ahead, they don't really keep up at all. This is a very kid-friendly game. That's probably why it's mostly for Nintendo 3DS.
For the person asking if Cinnamon's awake, he got his run moved back since he's sick.
Oh, did I give him tuberculosis?
Yeah.
Thank God, I hate that kid. Anyone else hate him?
Yeah, he's up.
Also, you may notice the AI almost universally choose. You can get a boost before each race, and they almost universally choose the boost at the beginning of the race. That's actually one of the worst ones you can get, because another one you can get is you get bonus lasagnas. And each lasagna counts as a boost. So if you get even a single lasagna throughout the race, it's going to basically count as a better item than if you got... Those pies just hit each other really good. Yeah, excuse me, nerds.
No thanks.
Cool. That's
He
not
holds
fun.
back vomit.
Am I gonna have to go my place lasagna again?
Oh my god.
That might help, actually.
If you cooked it for 16 minutes instead of 10 like I told you, we wouldn't have this problem.
Listen, our microwave shit, okay? We're working with limited hardware.
Yeah.
Hey, my
locks
microwave
out
wasn't
after
any
10
better, and it worked fine for me.
Yeah,
I ate that whole lasagna, and I didn't throw up more than once.
Snowfats, I'm gonna be honest. At the end of Spider, when you were explaining stuff about like the internal clock and how it like computes like the moon phase and everything, I just wanted you to hurry up because the lasagna was getting cold.
Yeah, you need to go
I was like,
fast.
all right, let's go. Come on, we get it. Not to be too harsh.
I wanted people to know how stupid it is to have that run included in a marathon, and I'm really glad that it got in.
As opposed to this run.
I suppose this run's way more consistent, though, let's
That's
be
good.
real. Also, what I wanted, she gonna get caught? No, of course not, she's AI, little piece of shit. The way the blue shells work in this game are, it sends 3 UFOs forward which block the road. As far as I know, one of them lets you through and the other 2 stop you. They just pick you up in the air for like 5 seconds. It's extremely brutal to get hit by, but there's at least that 1/3 chance you don't get hit. And in most areas of the track, you may have noticed there's a lot of off-road potential, so you can just drive right around it and second place get screwed, more or less. There's some areas that it sucks, and some levels in particular that just don't really have much off-road. Like right now, if I were to be hit by these UFOs coming up, there's not really a whole lot I can do unless I try right there. Oh, she got caught in it, but you can see I could have gone off-road, and it would have been fine. Normally, I'd be like 10 miles ahead of all these children, but I don't have the card I want, I don't have the spoiler I want, I don't have the hat I want, I don't have the boosts I want. So I'm working with what the game's giving me right now. The spring item's really good, though. The spring item lets you bounce like that. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah, can you eat some lasagna, please?
You're right, I'm getting kind of tired right
One
now.
lasagna, please.
Hang on.
Eat some fucking lasagna. I put a
I'm
lot
eating
of
some
work
goddamn lasagna.
I
I'll
cook that
have
shit for you,
Yeah, use your-
Yeah, don't worry about it. Eat lasagna.
Lasagna.
Can I get a rolled window now? Come on.
I'll have John to get me some.
Thank you,
lasagna.
Snowy. I'm now happy at all.
Well, we now get to see.
You're like me when I was choking on water.
Do you want us to spoon it to you?
There's a fork to spoon it?
Yeah, we can feed you. Pardon?
Fucking retard.
Hey, you better focus on your speed run.
Hang on, I gotta get this puzzle piece.
Don't choke.
You wanna know what those puzzle pieces do, by the way?
Do they complete comics?
There is an image linked to every single level in this game that, as far as I can tell, are completely random, just 3D generated images of Garfield. Jim Davis may have just found them on his computer when he was programming this game and just put them in.
Nice.
And there's 3 puzzle pieces per level. Each one you get unlocks a new part of the picture. And when you get all 3, you get the whole picture. The picture's not related to the level in any way. It's just a picture of Garfield. And, yeah, that's what they do.
How big is his bone?
Massive.
Thanks, Jim.
Hey. Look at that. You may have noticed, like, I got a lot more speed there because when you're in this game, excuse me. Fuck. When you're in the air in this game, you don't like slow down at all. So you want to jump. Basically, you may have also noticed you get a shit ton of air control in this game for seemingly no good reason.
Oh.
That's interesting. Fun fact: if I got stuck there for more than like half a second, it's very likely I would have fallen through the floor. It's not very hard to actually break this game if you really want to, but I don't really want to. Yeah, I'm not a cheat runner, I'm just a speed runner. I just jumped right there because it was a reflex for me and then actually put me over the boost. Yeah, the triple lasagna, here we go.
Alright. I'll like 2 bites.
First place to third, easy every time.
Nice ball.
Yo, thanks. Yo, me in second.
Oh god. As long as there's a...
Thank you, lads.
Oh
we
my
needed
God.
another one. We're running low here.
Why?
You get tell me you don't like lasagna?
Okay, hang on. Cool, the game all was soft locked.
Go for it, my dude.
Oh, no, hang on, I need a boost. There we go. Because I can only fit one. You can actually get better tiers of gear in this game. So right now,
So you're
every
crafting.
every cart you get is colored and every racer is colored. And if you have the correct colors, it gives you better stats than normal. John is a heavyweight character in this game. Heavyweight in as big air quotations as I can make, like heavyweight. Because as far as I can tell, there's no true weight system to this game. 2 people hitting each other knocks them around exactly the same. So there's no significant like difference between weights, but they do follow generic archetypes of like the low acceleration, bad turning, but high top speed characters kind of things. And John, Liz, and Harry are the heavyweights. Stupid Mouse, Squeak, I think his name was, and Nermal are the lights. And then everyone else is normal, like medium weight or whatever you want to call it. Garfield.
This is a cat.
I don't remember Garfield's BMI. I thought he was actually not that bad. Oh, fun fact, also, if you're going to be looking at BMI things, almost every character in the Sonic universe is considered morbidly obese under legal definition. Also, that's a like green and purple tractor to the left. I don't know what Jim Davis was trying to tell us. That's an interesting artistic vision.
Hey, Laz. Can you get me some water?
Yo, I think he wants lasagna too.
No.
Stay hydrated. Oh man, I could use some water right now because that lasagna is fucking nasty when it's not cooked all the way through.
Thank you.
Also, this level is the first inclusion of a skip, which was clearly not intended for you to do, because look how far ahead I am of everybody else. It's not even close. Also, I did a time trial of this, and even with all this terrible gear, I got gold, which, to put that in perspective, there's none is a bad time, bronze is a very mediocre time, silver is an okay time, gold is a good time, and platinum is typically near impossible to get. I don't know if the game developers actually tested that at all.
Go ahead, just drink it all. No one's gonna use it.
Oh, jeez.
I'll isolate it so no one gets sick.
Yeah, just drink the lasagna water, dude. There's so much in there. You're gonna be hydrated for days.
That's actually, oh man.
And even with all this terrible gear and not having practiced this game really at all, I got an easy gold on my first
It's
go
like a
through.
cooling system. It's good.
Because that skip is just, you weren't supposed to do that skip, basically. Oh, freaking Harry's gonna take the shortcut, cool. This level actually has, can I get you? Oh, you moved. That's a cool item. You throw a projectile forward, and if it hits someone, you instantly swap places with them, which almost universally means, because you don't like reorient yourself, it usually means you're going to either instantly go off a ledge or hit a wall. Because if you hit them on like a turn, you're going to be at full speed in that turn, facing the wrong direction. So I'm going to save this. That was actually a giant ray move by Harry. Holy shit. Did you see him just bounce that off the wall directly into my path? Oh my god.
He's good.
Yeah, I don't know. He's real good. Can I get a ban on Harry? He's clearly fucking cheating. That kid out of my game.
This one's the spooky mansion.
Oh yeah, this level is the spooky mansion. You can tell because of how just absolutely terrifying it is.
And the fact that did it go through a mansion? I was busy drinking water.
The mansion is actually on top of. One thing I want to mention is bunny hopping in this game is very useful. If you spin out or you go off terrain, if you keep bunny hopping with like perfect timing, you don't lose speed at all. Because you only decelerate from those things when you're on the ground. So if you're not on the ground, oh my god, Harry, you little, get off my. Yeah, up there on the left, that
Just those
big
houses?
The big pink building is the spooky mansion.
Nice. Snowfats, I'm glad this fursuit come equipped with a diaper. So
Yo,
all the
no
water I
problem.
drank.
Did you see that shot, dude?
That was actually pretty
Harry blown the fuck out. How will he ever recover? Oh, he's coming for me.
Put it down, boys.
You can see his face in the bottom.
This would probably be spooky if your system clock wasn't set for PM.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what happens when you hit by a blue shell.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Fortunately,
Yeah.
none of this
There's
matters.
no way you're winning if you get hit by a blue shell on the last lap. You're just kind of screwed. Get away from me, Rebel. Oh, he's got the crown. Never mind. He's the king. I'm just gonna go here. The dramatic music means I didn't come in first to third place. But thankfully, since I run the leaderboard and I can just ban anyone who disagrees with me, I said you don't have to come in first place. It's first count.
Nice.
There's a... Ooh, I got a spring. I could have done it this lap, but... No, don't do this! I don't know how he just, like, phased inside of me like that, but he's a little dick. I hate that kid.
A little dick face inside of you.
Pretty much. This is actually an intentional skip here. And for some reason it's... Did you see that dodge you just did up there? Like that corner? Holy crap.
Please don't curse.
I'm sorry. But the unintentional skip right here is right there. And yeah, from 5th to 1st place, easy every time. Yo, thanks for that. I hit a wall immediately.
I can't clap very well in this. Well, it makes sense since Garfield's enthusiastic. Yeah.
Have you ever seen Garfield clap? Is that canon?
No.
Can
Well, maybe
he
there's
clap?
no. There's the one comic where they laugh about him not ordering dessert.
Ouch. Gross ass Garfield, dude. There's a helipad down there, and I don't remember why it's actually on this level. I don't remember if there's actually anything like there. So I'm just gonna not ever touch it. Don't do this to me.
Do you get to go to the spider dimension in this thing or no?
I'm pretty sure that's what the spooky mansion is, yeah.
Yeah. What's the name of the spider that holds like the place, like Lakitu? That
Oh,
says, like,
I don't
the
remember.
lab.
He has a name, I know.
Can someone get on the Garfield wiki?
Easy, got
Are we
that.
unprepared?
That's only useful on the last lap because you slam directly into that wall and lose all your speed. I'm glad we actually got that though.
Can someone in chat look up the name of the spider? Thanks.
Yeah, someone.
Thanks.
Revanox says lasagna sex with hats on. I agree.
Yeah.
Retweet if you agree.
Craig?
Okay, give me a second then. I gotta get on like a straightaway to do that. Sure. Yeah.
Alright, some fucking smartass in chat's asking us to do it ourselves. You think I can frickin' type on my phone with these?
Have sex with hats on?
you can, like,
Or?
No, look
Oh,
up the
so
name
look
of the
up
spider.
Okay.
Cats cannot use phones. It's a law of nature.
Spend
not
all his
wrong.
money on this fursuit. He doesn't have a phone.
Guido? Is the name of the spider Guido?
Is it Guido? Because I wouldn't put it.
Multiple people are saying Guido.
Well, it might be Guido. Either that or we're getting rude.
Alright.
for it.
Alright, gosh, I hope so.
Also, this is an unintentional skip that makes this level really easy to win.
Thank you, chat.
No problem. I got your back.
Thanks, chat.
The Virgin Rudders versus the Chad. But yeah, you may notice some of these levels are a lot faster than others, and the ones that are a lot faster than others are the ones that you have unintentional skips on. Those are the good levels, and then we have to play these other ones. I'm really glad that I currently don't have the last cup unlocked like I was supposed to, because the last cup is by far the longest and slowest of them all. So if I don't find a way to get that unlocked before the end of
be
these
alright.
other ones, then yeah, we're not doing it. I also don't believe we have enough money, so we'd have to do time trials to get that shit going. Reminder, you have to pay to unlock gear, to unlock vehicles, to unlock, I think, characters as well, and to unlock levels in this game. This is a pay-to-win game.
Can you buy taunts?
I wish you could. I don't know, John's got a really good one. He does that every single time, I love it. Did you know that, well, when I first started doing this, I was so confused where there were so many Egypt levels. And the reason there's an Egypt level in every single cup is because apparently in the 3D animated series, Garfield goes to Egypt all the time.
Like every
All
other.
the time?
Yeah, it's like actually very common, and I do not understand why. It's genuinely confusing.
Jim Davis just has a profound appreciation
Yeah.
for other cultures.
I hope you appreciate my mouse being on here, by the way. Because I need that mouse in order to go through these menus.
Me on the left.
I
Oh,
don't
me
want
in
to
the
rock
middle.
Probuzz too much.
Comfy first place. Yo, Harry. Yo, hamburger cup. Not bad. Harry is... I don't like Harry. Play Misty for me is the best level in this game, by the way. Play Misty for me has the most crazy unintentional skip out of, like, everything. Which I just realized without my gear, it's going to be a lot harder to make. But we can probably still do it. I have very little faith in my ability currently, but I still think we can do it. Hey, get the fuck out of here. Knock the kid off the water.
No, I'm not gonna lie, this track looks
I got
good.
hit at the very last second, so yeah, no. But you saw what I was going for there.
No, yeah.
There's invisible walls everywhere in this game, but for some reason there isn't one there. Which is like, I thought would be one of the best places to put one, but I guess Jim Davis was thinking something else
Yeah.
when he programmed this game single-handedly in a single night while drinking heavily.
God bless.
God bless, give me that piece. Comfy.
While staring at a picture of another car.
Well, Googling pictures of Garfield.
Use some Garfield, and then another tab Mario Kart for reference.
No, dude, this game came out before Mario Kart. I don't know what you're talking about. This is like the original kart racing game. You also may notice those yellow lines basically unblurring themselves like 2 inches in front of the camera. Now we can get this jump, so we can definitely make it, but we're gonna fall off the ledge.
Hey,
Fun fact, there's only traction and touching, like actually touching the floor with the bottom side of your wheels. So if you teeter over one of those ledges and land sideways, it will respawn you on the top sideways, and you'll fall straight down and right to the level, and you'll just have to respawn again. It's really good. Also, I laid down a diamond there to stop him from hitting me with a pie, and then he hit me with a pie anyway. Not like this. Oh no, this race is falling apart.
It's a good thing you don't have to finish first.
Yeah, thank God. At least Nurgle is way behind everyone. What is Nurgle doing? The AI can actually get stuck on some of these levels and just become unable to progress, and I'm still not sure what causes most of that. Yeah, see, we don't need anything to make that easy every time.
Nice.
Hey, 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 hey.
Is there a Garfield Kart with a Garfield mod? Where it's just John. like-
Easiest first place in my life, dude.
Nice. Into the drink.
Yo, thanks. I wish that was me.
Just like, it's the Mario Kart 64 Sherbet Land.
Yeah, get it down.
I really love it.
Oh, fuck.
How are you feeling about all that lasagna?
Sick.
Not having anything.
What the fuck? Who are you not having lasagna? Oh, this level has the most interesting skybox in any game I've ever seen. Because there's actually a giant box flying around in the background that's dark
I
blue.
see it.
Because one side of this hill is supposed to be night and the other's day, and the way they did that is there's just a giant box that flies around. I just went ice pillar. I wish that was me in real life.
Hey, can you fall asleep again?
Oh, yeah, sure.
He wasn't joking. It's actually a giant box.
Yeah, no, hang on. I'll go up
It
ahead
looks
and I'll,
really good.
I'll go up ahead and I'll jump really high so you can get a good view of it. That's the skybox, yeah. Also, that skip I made right there is one of the few reasons this level is actually preferable to do with a spring rather than using the lasagnas. The ideal layout for everything is you get the gold Viking helmet while having max top speed, which would be John with his vehicle and his spoiler. And that's ideal because the Viking helmet makes it so every time you pick up a lasagna, you get at least, you get multiples. So with the gold one, even when you're in first place, you always get at least 2 lasagnas. Man, let me try making this. Ah. If I had my actual gear, I would have made that. That was pretty impressive. That trick is really stupid.
Hey, how well did this game sell?
On 3DS, actually pretty decently. By the way, the leaderboard is non-discriminatory. You can submit either PC or 3DS runs to it, because I'm not differentiating between that. If you want that PB, go for it, man. Also, yeah, you may have noticed that you can just mash jump to get up that hill really quickly. That's another reason this level is almost impossible to lose. Hey, hey, hey. Hey.
It's so funny.
Also, the music in this game is a fucking jam and a half. We got it this time, easy. Thank you. Why'd you clap for that? Why are you happy? No one else clapped. Are you weird? What the heck are you doing?
Alright.
Oh, cool. I love getting put to sleep.
Who's this? Is that a pillow?
Easy.
Okay, that's not somebody's gut.
Easiest first of my fucking life. Lasagna coming in. The blazing oasis, dude. I love Egypt. Anyone else love Egypt? Raise your hands if you love Egypt.
I hate. It's not.
Okay. Damn. Didn't know it was gonna be like that. Everyone here fucking hates Egypt. What the heck? Yeah, see, I like drove over a pie there, so I skidded out, but I just start straight up mashing jump, so I don't get a spin. It's a really good game. Not like this. Help. The diamonds have really, he just shifted through me, but the diamonds have really, well, for the person throwing it, it's a lenient hitbox, but you may have noticed I didn't touch it and it just warped to me. That's because it's got a really big hitbox. So I should have gotten further out of my way, is what I'm trying to say, but I didn't. I'm extremely lazy. Get on, kid. Hey. Also, the puzzle pieces are usually hidden to the point where it's very difficult for you to ever find any puzzle pieces on a level. What? It's what? There's a puzzle piece? No? No? Oh, you want me to go get it? Do you actually want me to go get it? I could.
Is this 100%?
No, this is currently new game run. Wasn't supposed to be, but it is. There's also these islands here that you think, like there's a lot of these walled-in islands you think that you could save time by jumping over with the spring. You can't actually save time by jumping over them with the spring because there's giant invisible hitboxes out. Fuck. How did I not just get hit by that diamond explosion? Thankfully this pie is going to rectify that, but I was in the middle of that diamond explosion and I did not get touched. Not like this, little.
Instant karma.
Oh god. If you mash jump or you use any boost jump item, you don't get hit by that trash. Also, this is the problem me not having, no. Here we go. Just for you. Can I not drive? Okay. Really good game.
Can you keep playing John's Sounds of Pain?
You know, that's how I feel. What was the name of that spider? We just looked it up?
Guido.
Guido? Yeah, thank you, Guido. You're looking so sassy all the time. I'm not sure what breed that spider is. Every spider that you can play in Spider Right the Shredded Moon is some type of jumping spider or walrus. And I'm pretty sure Guido is not a jumping spider. Oh, okay, my bad.
What were the spiders in that game female?
All of them have to be, yes, because they all lay eggs.
Okay.
Get away from me. Garfield, get away from me!
So they're all Guido's GFs.
Yeah. Guido knocked every single one of them up. This is Chad. Watch me this skip. Look at that. Comfy third. Okay, comfy. No, okay, comfy third. I was about to say comfy fourth when he hit me. Yo, first place still. Pasta Cosa Factory is the most technical level in this entire game because it has some intense skips. If shit just straight up hits the fan, I'm gonna show off an old skip we had when we were using the fast acceleration characters that we no longer use. Also, there's a skip up here that's probably an intentional skip. This is not an intentional skip. But this one here, even though you cut your head off through this fence, is probably intentional. Cruxit found that out because he bopped my platinum. I spent so long getting the time on this IL really low, and he ended up bopping it just that shit, and it was like hella good. Right here, if I can make it, perfect. I got stuck inside the wall, that's unfortunate. That wasn't supposed to happen. I was supposed to build up another drift and just go left straight out of there. And if that worked, it would have been great. But yeah, those like back-to-back skidding on that track section into the refrigerator room makes this level by far like the most difficult to actually play well. This area right here, basically, like that skip right there and this skip right here ensure that you'll never lose this race. Look how fucking far ahead I am now. But yeah, I'd still say this is one of the more difficult levels to get through just because it's really hard to not want to go for the fast strats, and the fast strats are unfortunately tough as nails on this one. There we go. We got it perfectly, boys. We can clap for that.
No.
You're not going to, because I know you all fucking hate me right now, because there's like 20 more minutes of this shit.
Oh, there's 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, this run's normally like 40 minutes long. And that's with good gear. I don't know what I'm gonna fucking do.
So
Yeah,
someone
I'm
in
gonna
chat-
have to.
sorry.
I'm gonna have to say no to that one. Let's just go around like this.
Someone in chat's asking if you've seen Fist of the North Star.
I have. It's. That's Kino.
Yeah.
Like that's actually pure art. I'm gonna show off the old skip anyway. This wall doesn't actually exist, and you can fall through it and spawn up ahead. When you're using fast acceleration characters, that was actually pretty optimal. It's with max top speed though, it's not worth it. Because in this game, if you ever fall off a ledge, you lose all of your items because this is a fucking hard game. And if you could keep a boost or something during that time so you could immediately boost afterwards, it would actually be worth it. But unfortunately, it's not because this game is really hard. Also, look at this box over here. That box is actually the victory in the Burger Cup coming down. Very interesting artistic decision by Jim Davis to place it right there where you can actually see it. Yeah, so we might need to do. How much money do I have actually? Not enough. So yeah, we're gonna have to do time trials until we can unlock the last one. 500, I think. I don't remember. Wait, do I have to finish the other shit? I don't remember what I'm doing. This is what happens when, like, the last second all your save data gets deleted. Yeah, thanks.
We got some time to talk about Garfield.
You want to talk about Garfield? You want to talk about how much we fucking hate Monday?
Yeah.
Has anyone seen Monday? I hate that kid. He's a fucking asshole.
I'm glad this marathon skipped Monday.
Yeah, not bad. Ah, fuck, I missed my jump. Yeah, that's gonna save so much time that falling off there is still faster. Yeah, that lasagna's coming back with a vengeance. Not gonna lie.
It is.
Why?
Yeah, my stomach is also very upset. Maybe if somebody cooked lasagnas all the way through, this wouldn't have happened.
I'm gonna decline respectfully.
What the fuck?
Wait, you're not Garfield.
Garfield loves lasagna, dude. This is
Eat the
3-meat
lasagna,
lasagna.
Are you seriously
Eat
gonna
the
peer
lasagna.
pressure me into eating?
Eat the lasagna.
It is your one character trait.
Eat the fucking
Are we
lasagna.
dumping? Okay, what's the warmest? What's
That one.
I mean,
The one that Les probably brought in.
all right?
wait, how about the chat decides what you eat?
The chat can spite
Chat?
me.
The chat probably wants you to eat lasagna, not gonna lie.
No, this one is pretty warm.
Here, let me take the
Yeah,
dip.
yeah.
Comfy warm lasagna, dude.
There you go. There you go. Now you're really having a good Monday.
It's Friday, but it feels like a Monday.
I mean, like, tastes like Monday.
Yummy.
Love that Marie Callender's still frozen lasagna.
Our girl.
You're doing good. Just keep eating up, my man. Remember, it's lasagna. You love lasagna.
The North American Speedrunner Assembly brought to you by Marie Callender and Jim Davis.
Face-to-face lasagna.
Yeah, look at that record.
I can't see.
Yeah, just keep.
Yo, nice try.
You're doing good. Hang in there. Hang in there.
Diabetes onset is coming in.
Comfy. Oh, the game's soft locked. Sometimes when you unlock something, it doesn't want to give it to you, and the game does this instead.
So you know what that means? Eat lasagna.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Every time the game
Does he eat a
crashes,
lasagna, bro?
we gotta eat lasagna. So here, you know, when you come to NASA, you know, it's expensive being on vacation for a week. So you always want to cut costs when you have to. If people shove 4 boxes of microwave lasagna in your face, you welcome it, you know? Actually, oh, nice. I don't have to pay $5 for breakfast. Truly a gift.
I don't want to keep playing this game anymore. The game slapped luck on me. I don't have everything. I don't got my gear. I don't got my items. I can't even play the last races, dude. Just put it down.
If you're not playing, then I'm not eating.
You need to eat more lasagna. That's
No.
Okay, well, Alt F4, my favorite part of playing Garfield Kart.
As Jim Davis intended.
This soft
Hey, play
if it's
Alien
soft
versus
locks one more
Predator.
time, can we just eat lasagna for the rest of the time?
Yeah, eat lasagna.
I'll scream
Yeah,
it.
sure.
Oh, how many people are?
Here's what
rushing
you
into
held
this
during
room?
game time. Yo, change focus assist, please.
You gotta have
Priority.
Did you run as an
I gotta
administrator?
not fuck with that, actually. Oh, I gotta do my daily. That's dude. I can get the Viking helmet.
Oh, nice.
You should've done that in the first place.
Beat the goal. Oh, fucking hell. That's impossible, dude.
The #1 speedrunner.
It's fucking
It's
impossible.
The
Not
best
gonna.
of the
I didn't get
best.
platinum times until I had gold, like fucking all gear. I currently have like bronze gear that's mismatched. So we're not gonna beat this time here. You see that UFO? I have to beat that UFO.
Oh, nice.
I'm trying, okay? Give as many boosts in as I can.
You might need more lasagna.
More lasagna, you're right. Lasagna's a boost item.
Oh, not wrong. Maybe if you eat some real life lasagna, it'll give you the nutrition you need.
Also,
Yeah,
when
that's
I'm
what
going, when
you
I'm
guys
going through that,
yourself.
when I'm going through that bend, if you notice a
I'll
drop
give
in
you the hat.
frame rate, that's actually
I'm not in the Garfield
like a game decision. They made that choice because no matter what device you're playing on, there will always be some frame drop in that corner. Hey,
You seem to have lost the uniform.
no, it's up there. Yeah.
See that UFO?
Oh my God, is that you?
You can chase it. Are you at least gonna get coins for finishing this?
No.
Oh, God bless. God bless.
You get nothing if you lose your daily, and you only get a chance. You only get to try it once a day.
No, it's an IL.
Yeah, this is current IL PB base. Oh. So I don't remember what my time is, which means it's probably nothing. I don't know if I did an IL at this level. Actually, if I did, it's probably just a screenshot of it. I cared so little about the ILs of this game that I just said if you take a screenshot of the end of it, that's good enough for me. And the reason for that is because sometimes these races won't ever end because you'll cross the final lap, and it will stop the timer, but the race won't stop and you just play indefinitely. I don't know if it's like a free play kind of debug mode. I don't know what Jim Davis was thinking with that, but yeah, that just happens. from
I
time
just
to time.
thought you should enjoy the game more.
Thank you, Jim Davis. I love your games. Make more. Why does that have a fucking hitbox? Are you serious?
Of all the things in this
Of all
game.
the fucking, you can go through trees and shit, but that has a hitbox. Okay, well after this blowout, I'm probably gonna go down and show off what I wanted to say earlier about the AI's rubber banding in this game because it's really good. Did you just fucking say about me over there? Want to say that to my face?
Hey, you guys want some lasagna?
Yeah.
I can try it, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, they actually have something healthy.
No
on
gold.
what we're eating.
No, now we came and redo it, yeah. Very hungry.
Go and each hook me up with some Timmy bits.
But Bill, lasagna.
I can dunk it.
Why would you say those words together?
While we're waiting, we may as well get the other puzzle pieces. I don't know who has a backyard like this in the freaking city, but
Me. Me.
Jim isn't Jim Davis. Hang on. What did I just say? Gym books.
Very telling.
Thanks, Jim. No.
What's your name?
I'm trying to show off something up here.
Kind of wrong word.
I think
Oh
John
my God.
C's dead.
Actually, need an item real fast. Yeah, excuse me, guys. Hang on. I'm going through. Got my way.
Really glad the boost
Yeah, it's really good. This Diddy Kong Racing stuff where it forces you in the right direction. Also, if you back up while using boosts, they just vanish. If you don't, though, it sends you really far forward.
Is John trying to fuck?
Hmm?
You trying to fuck?
Probably, yeah. Oh, they may not actually need my help. I'm trying to get the item that makes everybody slow down, the lightning of this game, which is the sleepy.
Why does the invincibility power up play the theme from the Dilbert cartoon?
Good question.
No, they're already stuck. You're good.
They suck? Oh yeah, you're right. Gotta go fast. I just went out of bounds.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah, you guys stuck? Yeah, they're stuck. This is how good the AI can get when you get behind them, by the way. This is how player-friendly the rubber banding is in this game. Me on the left, I want to join
Hell.
This is purgatory.
John just watching.
What a savage.
They're never gonna make it.
Alright. Kill screen coming up.
That spun me ahead, okay. There's only one other really fun thing that I can show right now, which is really broken and crazy dunes. Well, I could show the Pasta Costa factory. That one wall I went through, most of the walls in that level are straight up broken, and you can go like 99% of the way through it and just dangle by one wheel. But for some reason, that one wall is like particularly bad, and you can just go right through it. That's the only one that's useful in a speed run. I've tried so many ways to find a way to clip through other areas because in theory, you could get like a third of the way through that race and then clip directly into the ice room near the very end. I just never found a way to do that. Excuse me.
Ooh.
Game's very good. I remember spending like hours trying to figure out if you could doing this, if you could actually like fall back onto the finish line that's right beneath this bridge. Because if there's a way to do that, you'd probably get warped ahead and skip a lap. But the problem is I don't think that would save enough time to warrant it. We're going. We're going. We're going. There we go. Thank you. It's a very good game. I guess, yeah, show off Pasta Costa Factory and then we're out of here.
Who's we?
We being you, the person reading this. Oh, yeah, I got it here. Thank God. There's like the two interesting things of this level are one, the wall that's completely fucked up, and two, if you go along the left side there on the grass, it would in theory be faster than actually at the end of the race. It would be faster than trying to go towards the actual like goalposts because you can go around them and it works just fine. But for some reason, sometimes it will count you as resetting the lap rather than actually completing it. And if that happens, you're fucked because there's like no good way to win. This wall right here, if there was a way to clip through this wall, we would be directly at the very end. Also, you can't get through like any of those trucks. And these trucks are massive. Consider that John is a normal human being in this universe. These vehicles are interesting. And I'm not sure how anyone's supposed to actually like use that.
Normal is pretty subjective.
Yeah. Show ourselves getting decapitated on the fence, and that's really it. Having fun with this game yet? Having fun with this game yet? I wish that was me. With a pole through my head. Because then I'd be dead. Yeah. That was Garfield Kart. This game's always a mistake when it gets to the marathon. Huh? Yeah, that was time.
Oh, there you go.
All right, there we go.
Oh my fucking god. Shit. What? Lasagna percent? Just eat like this whole thing. I gotta eat all of them?
You gotta eat it.
We
No
got
de- no
Garfield.
dessert.
Why is Garfield not eating them?
Garfield,
I-
it's a fucking lasagna.
You're fucking lasagna, Garfield.
I'm gonna cook this shit for you. Eat this fucking lasagna.
I represent the concept of Garfield, not the man himself.
The entire concept of Garfield is, haha, the cat ate my lasagna.
Listen,
Odie
Jim Davis
on the
would be really
table.
disappointed if you're not representing the character in the proper light. Yeah, there you go. Smash him in the mouth.
Bitch, you represent the mouth. Now open up.
I feel dirty.
It's a good boy. Keep eating.
Thank you, lads.
These are what the puzzle pieces do.
I want to see this.
They give you J off material.
Yeah.
What if there's just a picture of me in the in the Garfield costume?
You may notice these pictures have absolutely nothing to do with anything in the game. That's about right. Also, the final cup is a mystery. You have no idea what
I
it
hate
is until
myself.
you. I think you're supposed to beat every single thing and every single what's it called? Like every single speed. Reminder: there's a speed run where we do every single cup of every single speed, and it's like 2 hours long.
Why didn't
some
you submit
reason-
that?
For some reason that doesn't get into marathons. I don't understand.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, and with more lasagna. I don't think 4 is enough.
And, yeah, it's a mystery. You don't even get to see what the levels are, but if
I'm
you go
okay.
through here, you can tell that
Looks
the
pretty
levels
good.
are
You're
the
enjoying it,
Mysterious
eh?
Temple, the Loopy Lagoon, the Casco Park, and Prohibited Site. They just didn't bother actually hiding them.
I'll go get a doggy bag.
No, I'm
Get a
fine.
cat.
I'll keep it down.
Okay. I need some water.
Yeah, get another one of those pictures.
Another picture.
Yeah.
If you give me a whole fucking picture, I'm about to fucking vomit.
Are we gonna race on this picture? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. 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 Fucking
Is that the game
Mercy,
with the-
kill this already. I hate this.
Is that the game?